been fun, Holistic Hilda.
It's been great. I really have enjoyed it so much. Thank you.
Good. People know you from the Wise Traditions podcast mostly, but you also have a YouTube channel.
That's right.
What's that one?
Well, it's where I try to show visually adventures, experiences, and wonderful people like y'all.
Including this place.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
The name of this place?
No, your YouTube channel.
Holistic Hilda.
This isn't a quiz.
I was like, it's the Holler Farm.
Holistic Hilda. All right.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. Oh, what a beautiful birthday morning light. Wow. What does a 43-year-old apron-wearing permaculture chicken ninja master, husband, father, homesteader, businessman want on his birthday? Well, I want to fix this. This is not working out. The rigid frame with the what you call agribon, it's too fragile and failed. Just frail. It rips off of the staples too easy. So I think we need to do plastic. Plastic isn't as breathable. I just realized you can't get water in there if it's plastic. But we can open it up to breathe it out. And we'll just have to maybe water it with a can, because those are going good for my familia. Those lettuces are jamming. I want to move the fat hens. Jonah's already on that. I want the garden of peace. Rebecca's told me now twice to get these back over to the shed, the butchering knife, so better get on that. Frost don't care that it's my birthday. We gotta cover the garden. The animals don't care that it's my birthday. They still gotta be moved. Cows definitely don't care. They still gotta be milked. I couldn't ask for a more beautiful fall day. The sweater might be overkill. It's that mild out here. Feels really good. Maybe it's gonna be a sunny day. Can be in the sun for a while. These chickens look so happy. Old plot, new plot. I think they're ready to go back in the main field in the sheep paddocks. What do y'all think? We just gotta equip the chickshaw, convert it to where we can also pull it with a wheelie, because we get up there, it gets a 30-degree slope. It's gonna be hard to push 50 chickens if they weigh 6 pounds each. What is that? 350 pounds of chicken? It's interesting how he's got these chickens trained. He never puts them up at night. The fence is keeping them, the predators out. They're in the coop, so that's no danger from aerial predators. And then he just moves them over, and they follow. Or do you have to herd some of them? Do you have to herd? And he's mowed a strip for his next paddock. And they're just automatically just staying in there. This would be a good system if this is what you had. Super easy, especially not putting them up or putting them out in the morning. Just moving them once a week. We've got a different system because we've got them in partnership with our cows and sheep. So, but both of these systems are good. Well, I was gonna go set up today's net, but look like Jonah's plan is going awry, so let's go help him. I think Jonah's idea works great of keeping the coop open, unless we're gonna move. I feel like I've learned this lesson. He's gonna learn it now. I feel like when we move the chickens during the day, they don't get the memo and they want to go home, and that puts pressure on the fence. And in this case, if you take long enough to put up the net, they get out. In other words, even if they're in, they're gonna try to get back to the old spot, putting pressure on your fence. He's more than ready for me. This is a mess. Chickens over there, chickens over there. There's a chicken way over there. I spoke too soon, didn't I? I said they were staying in there. I guess they only have so long on that, Jonah. Hey, what do you think about putting them up the night before we move them? So then you can take your time putting up the fence and you don't let them out till the fence is up. What do you think about that? What?
It's probably a good idea.
Okay. They're confused. They feel like this is their home. They didn't come out of the coop here. They came out of the coop here and then the coop's gone. They got bird brains, you know? We got them around the corner. I think they're afraid. Are they seeing that line and afraid to go under it?
No, because they came out of it.
All right, we got them all in, but two, I'm gonna say, let's put the net up and then he'll herd the last two in. This is the paddock we can pick up. I got the net up. Mr. Henry has gone to the other world. Dream world. Get in. We'll be right back. We need to go get one more net. We need a 100-footer and then a 50-footer. I love this tree, this low-lying branch. I used to play on that as a kid. As I look at this little pocket of forest here, I'm thinking we're gonna clear it probably next for a silvopasture. That's probably the one tree I'm gonna keep. Maybe the walnut. This is pretty straight. But all the rest. Gotta keep the tree, even though it has no purpose except a cool branch the kids can play on. That's plenty enough purpose for me. Yay.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, why is she doing that? That's not the routine and you know it. Where is she going? That's weird. Alright. Hey, aren't you glad we decided they wanted to make that a 2-day paddock, but you can tell they're hungry.
Oh my god. They're so hungry.
Yeah, they're so hungry. Even the mamas came over. That cat's gonna walk through that off there. It's the gnarliest move on our entire farm, and it's wet, and I tore it up. I think I went a little too high. I think if I go down that way more, we can get it. It's just a little too steep right here, so I've put Willie around. We're gonna pull it back down. I'm gonna pull it a good ways, Jonah, and we're gonna get a good start. This time, instead of going up that way, I'm gonna have to go right here and get some speed and just go for it. And I'm gonna go as far as I can so we're not dealing with this tomorrow. It's just too wet and too steep. Well, that's why we also have a Kubota tractor. I think we'll wait till tomorrow though, because we're running kind of behind. We got it in the right paddock. I was hoping to get a little further. So, no big deal for today. You know what I want on my birthday? I'm running late.
What?
Getting inside. I just miss Rebecca. I just want to be in there with Rebecca. Somewhat chilly fall day. You know? Just gonna be cozy on my birthday. I'm so excited about my 40s. I really like my 40s. I want to say they're the new 30s. I finally feel grown up after my dad passed away. That grew me up. But there was something about losing my dad that there's like, that lifeline is gone. You know, that, oh my goodness, the crap hits the fan. I could still technically move in with my dad or something. Could all move in there, but that's out. There's no safety net anymore. Kyle is my favorite person.
Good. How are you?
And I miss you.
I missed you too.
That's what I want. All I want for my birthday is you.
Oh.
Isn't there a song like that?
Oh, yeah. For Christmas.
Oh, okay. There's nothing more special than coming in here and your honey's in an apron and it smells like an Italian restaurant. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision right now. Actually, it smells so good in here, my eyes are watering.
I know.
Did you smell it outside?
No.
Sometimes that's really good when you
That
can
is.
smell it.
This is everybody's favorite. It's our chicken.
I like it.
She's gonna put it
our
in
eggs.
our eggs and then bread it with a gluten-free mix. This is probably a grain-free mix too, isn't it? And there's the end result. Over here, she's frying this in tallow. You just can't buy this. And look how it's coming out. Oh my gosh, Becky. This is just perfection.
Unless you think I do it all.
Yeah.
I bought my tallow.
If somebody says, how do you do it all?
We don't.
Well, we pick our battles. We know how to make tallow. We've made tallow. We have beef fat out there.
I have beef fat in the freezer. I didn't have time, so I made sure I had.
I had no shame in that. You know, tallow's kind of difficult to make. It would be difficult to make at this level. Like this is like a perfect piece of tallow. There's no.
I mean, we could do
Grime or
it,
grit
but
in it.
it would take me.
I'm gonna leave it
all
up
day
to the
to
master
do it.
craftsman.
And you know what? I have to say, I still have to spend time with my family.
Yeah.
I can't
I still
do
have
it
to
all.
make a cake, right? So if you're too busy making tallow, you're gonna have to forfeit the cake. Something has to go.
Yes. Okay,
So
you
no
know
shame in
how to
that.
do
No
it.
shame. And we say that so you guys can relax and not fret. And if you don't do
And
everything,
enjoy.
just enjoy it. If you
your
can't
life.
make your compost and you have to buy compost, go for it.
It's okay.
Elliot Coleman buys compost. If you can't make cheese, well, buy cheese from the specialist craftsman. Because guess what? You can buy organic raw cheese. You cannot buy organic raw milk or yogurt
Yeah.
or ice cream or
Yeah, I guess that's
Cream.
what I focus on is like where can I buy things? I buy things or I make things that I cannot buy.
yeah. Because you can't. That's a good example right here. You can't buy this bread mix.
No.
This gluten-free, grain-free bread mix.
So that's where I focus.
So you have to make that. And you can't buy organic pastured chicken. I mean, we could buy that, maybe. We'd probably be shipping it and it'd be very expensive. She's got a marinara sauce. It's gone on top of the chickens and then you got some mozzarella on there. Bake right before lunch. I like this new schedule where we're eating big lunches, right? Because it feels like we're having a party midday. Don't have to wait in anticipation all day. I'll get my presents early too, right? Just I can play with them. I can play with my presents before bedtime.
I know, we're looking forward to that.
What is this?
These are
You did not.
appetizer.
Somebody mentioned the cheese
Cheese
sticks yesterday, and once somebody mentions them, we gotta have them.
Yeah.
I didn't dream it would be the next day, but that makes sense. We can dip them in the marinara.
No, this is what happened. You said, oh, I said I'm making marinara sauce. You said you're making cheese sticks? I said
yeah.
no, but I guess I weigh them.
Is it the same breading you did with the chicken? That's a no-brainer.
Lily made that one.
What cheese is that? This is just cheese sticks, like from packages.
It's just the breading Lily did it.
Oh, it's just straight up breading.
With the cheese stick in the middle.
Oh wow, it's gonna be really thick breading.
It's gonna be very
Okay.
good breading.
So you froze these or something?
Yeah, so that's the recipe.
Oh wow, they did freeze all the
You
way.
freeze them.
So you had to put some thought into this. You did this morning.
I did it early.
Oh, thanks. Look at that.
The oil's a little bit weird because it's, you know,
It's oat oil.
yeah. I wouldn't say old. It's
But I
just
feel like-
been used by the, it's just been a little bit brown.
I feel like they're coming out great. I cannot wait until they cool off. Just look at the fry on that. You don't know how bad I want to just pinch that off and eat that.
You just pull it.
Just gotta do it like that.
This one's full of cheese. This one's not. This one has a huge crust.
You got that?
No.
You got the one with a lot of crust.
I made that one.
Are we double dipping?
I'm double dipping.
Is this the birthday seat?
It is.
You coming back? You got him passed out? Nice. You should call that kryptonite pie because chocolate and peanut butter are my weak spots. And so she made me a peanut butter chocolate pie.
Happy birthday, dear
Look at this chocolate crust. Peanut butter chocolate stuffing.
This looks nice.
And your chocolate hardened already on top, Beck.
There's a this one can be down in a little horse.
With a cold glass of milk, 34 degrees. Number 1, who's this from?
Me.
This from you? What is it? Uh-oh. Oh!
New case.
Oh, custom Leatherman case.
And
Who makes these, Rebecca? From Farm Tough. Oh, look, I should show you this. This is 23 years old. Rebecca gave it to me. It's been sewed a number of times. It's got a hole in the bottom here, or I think I would sew it some more, but
Oh my.
that's an OG gift from you, Beck. And this has a magnet, so it's can't fall out. Hamburger press. Anything to enhance my meat cooking is amazing. Nice decorations, Lily.
Yeah, you already told that. And then there's a pig. And then
Cat.
that. And then that.
Big mug.
Yeah.
A chicken mug. That's what they get me.
Oh, look. And that one's the side.
What are y'all saying?
Well, you're the permaculture chicken ninja master.
I'm the permaculture chicken ninja master. Bacon press.
Bacon.
Cast iron. Oh, boxer briefs.
Underwear.
Oh, underwear and socks. I love
Socks.
it. The best gifts you can get when you're in your 40s. You ready?
Yeah.
Birthday blessings? Go for it.
Papa helps me make my plate. He gets my snack in the morning for me, and he's a good dad.
Aw, thanks. Did you like that blessing, Henry?
I like Poppy because he sometimes makes breakfast for us in the morning. And he took us on the Great American Farm tour, and he helps us clean.
Yep.
And
drove
I like
that.
Papa because he's my papa.
Aw, thanks. I drove that whole time, didn't I? Every mile. I think she drove 1 mile during
I drove
west.
a couple miles.
A couple miles during the
It was in
Key West traffic, and I made everybody lunch.
Papa is nice because he gets us up in the morning, makes us breakfast, helps us on the chores if we need help, and he helps us milk the cow and solve problems.
That's good. Thanks. Thanks.
I like you because you read us books at night, you get us up, you take us places sometimes, you get us stuff when you go out, and you're a good dad.
Thanks, Dad.
I come up with the ideas, and you make them happen.
Yep.
So you are the closer in the relationship. But you, and you're
Like
also
what? What was the big idea? What's a
Well-
great example of that? Hint.
the
Great.
CSA, the Great American Farm Tour, YouTube, the milk cow, the homestead, all the things. I really appreciate all that you do for us. You work really hard. And the summer when you weren't able to do things because you were not able to physically, we saw how much we missed you and how much you do around here, and we're very thankful for you and the leadership and all the servanthood leadership that you do. So thank you.
Thanks.
We love you.
How old were y'all when you met?
16.
So you had a driver's license, and he had a truck. And in the back of the truck was a cooler and a grill.
Mm-hmm.
Have steak, will travel. And he pulled up to our apartment that we were renting when we first moved here. Came on in, and I wondered, who is this guy with this big diesel truck with a grill and a cooler?
Not much has changed. Now I just have a diesel side by side and
I know.
still
Just a blessing.
cranking the grill up.
We're just a blessing to have you.
Justin, you're very disciplined. You're a good disciplinarian. I didn't mean to say that like that. But you are well disciplined, and you're a good encourager. You encourage the children a lot to do different things, and you've turned into quite a teacher and a promoter.
Yeah.
And we're proud of you for all those
Thanks.
things. And you've turned into be a writer. And all those are very admirable.
Thanks.
You do a lot of things in the house and outside the house. So you're very helpful to our daughter and all your children.
Yeah.
God bless
Thanks.
you.
Thank you.